you may have noticed that a few items were missing from the list of new stuff, namely archaeology, bundles, and goat horns. These features have been put on hold. They have not been cancelled. We just had to put them on the back burner for now. While they won't be in the wild update, they are going to come to Minecraft in the future when we are able to add them in the best possible way. So at the earliest, we will not be seeing these features until 2023. So that's a long time from now, but I have a feeling they're trying to do something really major with bundles, goat horns, and of course, archaeology. I think we can all agree that Mojang's going to go all out with archaeology simply because it's been delayed so many times. So I feel like the main objective here is to expand on the idea of archaeology. I think we've only seen a glimpse of what they're trying to achieve here, but we are going to be talking a lot about bundles and goat horns in today's video, so feel free to share your ideas and theories down below in the comment section. And if you guys can do me a huge favor and please leave a like on this video, it truly supports the channel. And if you haven't already as well, please consider subscribing. Only 40% of you watching the video are part of the stealth army. So you know the routine, you know the drill. Let's get straight into the video. So I think we'll focus on archaeology towards the end of the video simply because there's so many ideas out there. There's so many things that Mojang can accomplish with archaeology. More than likely, they're going to try and make that its own update. I don't think it would surprise anybody because, like I said, the possibilities are almost endless when it comes to archaeology in Minecraft. But we can talk about bundles and goat horns. A big fat question mark pops up whenever I think about these features currently because we've had them in the game at one point in time. They were available to test out in the snapshot as well as the Bedrock beta. They added bundles in 20W45A, so they were accessible for quite some time. I believe eventually Mojang made them sort of only accessible through commands, so I'm sure a lot of you guys had the opportunity to play around with them, and whenever they do come out, I feel like they'll be easily one of the best tools, one of the best ways to organize your loot, to organize your inventory. And if you've been subscribed to me for a while, you know I struggle with just maintaining my inventory. I'm one of the sloppiest, messiest Minecrafters out there. I get roasted all the time for it. I've just accepted it. So bundles will definitely help me out and just sort of help me maintain my inventory. So I really do look forward to this item. I think it's going to be game-changing for a lot of people out there, specifically people like me who just don't really care about their inventories. This is going to be a very useful tool. I'm not entirely sure why they chose to delay it so many times, besides the fact that they're trying to do something more with this. Clearly, they're trying to do something a tad bit different with bundles, and I have a theory that they're trying to link it with archaeology in some shape or form. My main theory is that they're going to make this an artifact. So maybe it's no longer craftable because as of right now, you can craft the bundles with rabbit hide and string, but maybe you can't craft this item. Instead, you can find it in archaeology sites. So I think that'd be a really nice incentive, a nice reward, is finding bundles through, you know, your visits in the archaeology sites, which I believe they're going to transform to something different. We'll talk about that towards the end of the video. And even if you can still craft bundles, I just have a feeling you'll be able to locate them in archaeology sites as well. Similar to how you can find the ender chest in the end city. I know you can still craft them, but that's like one of the places you can go to find one of the best items in the entire game, the ender chest. So I think that'd just be a really cool way to connect bundles with archaeology. But this is all a theory. I'm not entirely sure. You guys can share your ideas down below. But let's go ahead and focus on possibly one of the most confusing delays ever, the goat horn. I'm not entirely sure what they're trying to do here. It's going to take a lot of speculating. We're going to get super creative here, so I might lose some of you guys, but clearly Mojang's trying to do something very different with the goat horn, or something greater with this item. In fact, apparently the homie Uraf said this during a Twitch live stream. I wasn't watching the stream, so maybe you guys confirm this as well. It's on the Wikipedia page. But apparently Uraf said that expanded use is planned for the goat horn. That is simply major because that confirms that they're trying to accomplish something big with the goat horn, and it's going to require a lot more time. Even if you go back onto Minecraft.net, where Mojang clearly says that they're gonna add them to Minecraft in the future when we're able to add them in the best possible way. So they already have some big plans for the goat horn, which is why I feel like no idea is too crazy at this point. I know some people watching the video are gonna be like, yo, that's absurd, like they're just gonna do something relatively simple, but you gotta admit, this is very unusual to postpone an item, a feature like this for this long, for basically 2-3 years. And as of right now, all it does is when you blow into the horn, it makes that raid noise, like the pillager, illager noise. Burr, 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 you know what I'm saying? So as of right now, it's not the coolest feature. You're not going to get too much from the goat horn, considering that the only way you can obtain it is by having a goat charge at a solid object or a wall or something that's going to break the horn off of the goat. So yeah, it takes a little bit more effort to obtain this item, and I just feel like we're going to be able to use the horn to either summon something new, possibly a boss, or it's going to be directly related to a dimension. You need this item to possibly enter a brand new dimension. Could it be the Sky update, because the Skylands is currently under review? It's been under review for like over 3 years. Could it be a dream dimension that's also on feedback? Could it be something related to fairies or magic? Feel free to share your ideas down below. I'm sure you guys have some really awesome theories. My last theory is that it's going to tie in with possibly a new type of event. Similar to the illager raids in the villages, maybe when you blow into the horn in the nether, or maybe even the end, it initiates a new event. Something more difficult, something more challenging with different rewards and different monsters. I think there's a lot of cool ideas when it comes to the goat horn, and I have a feeling that Mojang is trying to accomplish something really fascinating, something we've never seen before in Minecraft. And speaking of something we've never seen before in Minecraft, Archaeology, one of the best features that was supposed to come out in the Caves and Cliffs update. Well, sadly, that never happened, and it's not going to be in the Wild update as well. So what's Mojang trying to accomplish with this feature, considering the amount of time they've had to really work on this idea and this concept of archaeology? It's safe to say that this isn't even a theory at this point, but it's evolving to something a lot larger, a lot bigger than what we saw during Minecon 2020. That like minute trailer where they showcased gameplay of the archaeology sites, the brush tool, the artifacts, the clay pots. All of that is probably the foundation of something a lot more expansive, a lot bigger and greater, something that could tie in with villagers in some shape or form, possibly the lore, the conflict between villagers and illagers. Maybe it dives into the Ender Dragon and other realms that we haven't even heard of as of right now. I just feel like it's going to add more depth to Minecraft. It's going to add a little bit more story to the universe of Minecraft in some shape or form. Maybe it's through what you're able to find in these archaeology sites. Maybe it's just evolving it into an archaeology city, a civilization, an ancient type of civilization where Copper Golem used to roam. There's huts full of treasure and old items, possibly new paintings and new music discs. Like, there's a lot of cool things that easily they can accomplish with more time when it comes to archaeology, and maybe it can tie in to new weapons or new types of ores. Like, when it comes to archaeology in Minecraft, considering we spend so much time underground and so much time mining, I think Mojang really sees this as an opportunity to expand on a really fun and unique idea and make it something very special, similar to the piglins, as well as the bastion or the illagers. Like, we have all of these illagers that now have a little bit more story to them ever since the Village and Pillage update. They like to expand on really cool ideas and add it to the story, sort of make it into part of the Minecraft universe as a whole, instead of just simply adding it right now, which I'm sure we would all love it and enjoy it, but it risks being sort of forgettable, similar to the ocean ruins and the wells and all of these other structures that we rarely use or care about. I think Mojang's just trying to spend more time on a really awesome idea and expand on it. It's that simple, and I think they are going to show us something amazing after the Wild update or the update after that. I mean, hopefully we don't have to wait over 2 years. That's a long time for archaeology, something we've actually had a glimpse of. but I just feel like they're trying to spend a little bit more time on a really awesome idea. But share your theories down below. What do you guys expect to see out of archaeology, the goat horn, as well as bundles? So as always, I want to say thank you guys for all of your support lately. Notification squad, y'all are the goats. And I'll catch you all in the next video. So take care. Peace.